Good evening, everyone. 5 minutes with Linda Toupin tonight, and I'm super excited to be coming to you on May the 21st, just kind of recapping a little bit about what we talked about last night, just totally getting ready to have our date book slam for summer, because so many people have freedom and flexibility in the summer because they work at schools or they are students. And so lots of people have time off. And I talked to you a little bit about how full my date book was for all the years in the summertime. And as you can see here, from May of 1984 and 83, when I was preparing to become a Mary Kay sales director, or I was a brand new Mary Kay sales director, it was just constantly full of appointments. And that's what I want to talk with you tonight about. I think one of the secrets of staying on the date book is seeing what you want to have happen and making it happen. And that obviously comes with some confidence, but confidence comes from doing it over and over. And I think there is a skill to that. And I guess, put it in the category of segue words. Julia Burdett, National Sales Director, was the first person in a couple of years ago that used that word, and I'd never heard that word before, segue words. So what is a segue word? A segue word is when Ren Toupin, who's 3 years old, and I'm wanting her to go this direction with me, and she says, Lele, I got a better idea. Okay, that's a segue word. She took me from taking her over here to taking her over here because she had a better idea, and she sold me her better idea with enthusiasm and those beautiful blue eyes that she batted at me. Now, that's segue words. And so when we think about putting appointments on our date book, we have to know going into the situation, I already see myself at your house. I already see myself meeting your friends. I already like your friends. I already like you, and you already like me. I see it. I see it in my mind's eye. The other thing I want to talk to you about, I don't know if I've ever told you, is that ability to wheel and deal. Being able to think on your feet. Many of you know that I never bought earrings that were more than $5. I'm sure I didn't pay $5 for these cute little feather earrings that I wore with my little blue jean outfit today. All right? Why did I never spend more than $5? Because someone invariably at a party would say, I love your earrings. And I immediately became a wheeler and a dealer. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'll give you these earrings. $250 party, 2 bookings, and that'll be your thank you gift plus hostess credit. And many pair of earrings, when I arrived at her party, left my ears and went to her ears, okay? Because she liked them. So if they like the Miras, that's their thank you gift. So just be a wheeler and a dealer. And then I want to talk to you about 2 other things. First of all, I found something pretty magical, very magical in my date book, and that was this week in May of 1984 was an appointment with a woman by the name of Joyce Butoff. And Joyce Butoff introduced me to Carrie Brody, who introduced me to Sherry McCutcheon, who is responsible for sales directors Catherine Stewart, sales directors Mary Pyatt, sales directors Maya Hull, sales director Kendall Short, and new car earner Bobby Smith, and literally hundreds of consultants and thousands of customers. And that all started with this full date book in 1984. And then last but not least, on May 21st, if I was in your office, I was in charge of your business, I would make sure that this charcoal mask that is the rave of the nation, oh my goodness, have you seen that picture of that consultant's father and his nose? That was after one application. One application. If that doesn't sell everybody that product, nothing will. Be careful that the end result is not a $24 sale. That charcoal mask is your ticket to a double facial that's $245, or a class that's $525 with a couple of bookings and a recruit. See it first. See it in your mind's eye. And when someone starts taking you down a road that's very small and very limiting, use your segue words and go, girl, I've got a better idea. What do you think about this? And then you begin to sell her on your vision of what we're going to do instead of that really small, limited vision of what she thought she was going to do. Because, guys, we're in sales. Either they sell you or you sell them. And my ideas are always much more fun and much more profitable and much better for everybody. So there you have it. 5 minutes with me this week. Have a great week, everybody. Happy May 21st.